you've always acknowledged the importance of this day, both as a journalist and as a man that appreciates and enjoys the freedom that we're privileged to have.
Well, my father was 17 when he was taken out of the Birkenhead Institute School in 1940 and drafted into the Royal Navy, OK? And in 1944, he was on the D-Day landings, and he was only 23 at the time, by the time the war ended, and he was demobbed in 1946. My father died very young. He was 58 when he died. And one of the reasons he died young was he picked up mental illness from the experiences he'd suffered during the war, seeing colleagues on board ships in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean having their heads cut off by missiles and attacks from German submarines. It undoubtedly played on his mind for the rest of his life, and in the end, at 58, with mental turmoil, he died. If he was alive today, I'd be saying, Dad, what do you think of all these people coming across the channel in these dinghies? Because you fought for so long on that very channel, you crossed it to keep this country safe and secure so we could choose who came here, when they came here, and what we could do for them when they got here. When I see these people on gantries on the M25, again, I always think, what would my dad think? He fought to keep this country free, and do you know what? We're too free now. This country is too free. The reason why these people do these things in this country and glue themselves to roads and try and desecrate art in the art galleries of this country is because they know they're not going to be punished for doing it. I'll say to them again, if you're that brave and that bold, go to China. Go to China, who have put out more emissions in the last 40 years than the British Empire ever did, ever since the middle of the 18th century. Yeah. Go to China and stick yourself on a road there and see what the Chinese people would do to you when you protest against oil being taken out of the ground.